Bryan Guy Adams was born on November 5, 1959, in Kingston, Ontario, Canada. His early life was shaped by travel. His father was a diplomat, and Bryan spent parts of his childhood in countries like Portugal, Austria, and Israel. But it was music that gave him a sense of home. As a teenager, he sold his pet dog and his parents' stereo to buy his first guitar. He dropped out of high school at 16 to pursue music full-time, a decision that would change his life forever. At just 18 years old, he teamed up with songwriter Jim Vallance, and together they began writing hits that would eventually shake the global music industry. Bryan Adams released his first self-titled album in 1980, but it was his third album, Cuts Like a Knife, 1983, that made the world take notice. With powerful tracks like Straight from the Heart, Cuts Like a Knife, Adams was on his way to rock stardom. Then came 1984. His album Reckless exploded across the charts and became a defining moment in 80s rock music. Summer of '69, Heaven, Run to You, and It's Only Love, featuring Tina Turner, all became anthems that would live on for decades. At only 25, Bryan Adams had become a global sensation. By the early 1990s, Bryan Adams was no longer just a rock star, he was a legend. In 1991, he released what would become his biggest hit ever, Everything I Do It For You, a song written for the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. The ballad became #1 in over 30 countries, spent 16 consecutive weeks at #1 in the UK, and solidified Adams as a master of emotional songwriting. He followed it with hits like, Have You Ever Really Loved a Woman? Please Forgive Me. All for Love, with Rod Stewart and Sting. Bryan Adams wasn't just topping charts, he was touching hearts. Outside of music, Bryan Adams built a life rich with creativity and purpose. He became a renowned photographer, shooting covers for Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and even Queen Elizabeth II. He also became a passionate humanitarian, supporting causes such as education for children, environmental conservation, animal rights, and HIV/AIDS awareness. He founded the Bryan Adams Foundation to promote education and equal opportunities for young people across the globe. Despite his fame, Adams always stayed grounded, a proud Canadian with a global heart. Even after more than 4 decades in the music industry, Bryan Adams never stopped creating. He released new albums well into the 2010s and 2020s, including Room Service, 2004. Get Up, 2015. So Happy It Hurts, 2022. He continued to tour the world, packing stadiums and bringing generations of fans together, young and old, to sing every word. His music never lost its authenticity, and his stage presence never lost its fire. From humble beginnings in Ontario to rock arenas around the world, from love ballads to anthems of youth, Bryan Adams gave the world more than just music. He gave us moments. He gave us memories. He gave us songs that never age. He's not just a rock star. He's the heartbeat of a generation.